Hello, everybody. Marilyn Billings here, business leader in the business for 32 years, and my partner in crime here.
I'm Jenny Bouquet, and I have been with Tupperware 6.5 years.
Right. And she's a director, by the
Yes.
way. Hey, we're back again, and we are here to do more gift ideas with Tupperware because, hey, don't you want to give a gift that lasts a lifetime? And of course, Tupperware is the best to give because it will last a lifetime. And so many people have so many wonderful memories associated with their Tupperware. So this is a way to continue on that tradition. So we're going to start off with one of my favorites. This is a Modular Mate square number 2 with a signature line cover. Now, why do you need a different cover for the Modular Mates? Now, the Modular Mate seal is wonderful. It's nice and tight. It'll keep all the air and the bugs and everything out. But this is wonderful if you have somebody who has any issues with their mobility within their hands or anything like that. So this is an easy open, easy close seal so that they can use that. You could use it for flour, you could use it for sugar, you could use it for all those things. It's not going to be as airtight as the regular seal, but it works wonderfully well. But what I love it for is this is also my recipe box. So it's also my napkin box at when we're camping. But but this is my recipe box. This is a great gift to give people where you fill it with recipes that you and your family love. So I don't know about you, but my girls are always asking me for, hey, do you have the, sweet potato casserole recipe? Oh, do you have the stuffing recipe? Well, now they're going to get a copy of their own. So they have their own recipe box with all those fun recipes. And I do a lot on Pinterest. And so I print it out and it's like an 8.5 by 11 sheet, fold in half and then fold in half again. And it fits perfectly inside here. So you can see that there's one of them. It's folded in half and then half again. But I also have some handwritten ones as well, which I just put this in front of so you can't see it. I also have handwritten recipe cards as well that fit in there perfectly. So, it's nice to include some that you've handwritten so that you have that, again, memory of the handwriting of the person whose recipe it is. So this is a wonderful gift to give somebody at this time of year. So speaking of recipes, Jenny, take it
Yes. So
away.
I have one item that I use all the time for a favorite holiday recipe. Our portioning scoop is great for making no-bake cookies, and all kinds of other baking too. It comes with interchangeable tops, so 3 different sizes, which makes it nice, takes up less room in the drawer because you just pop it out, put the other one in, and you're good to go. It is left or right-handed. Your hands don't get dirty, so it's easy to keep things clean. Plus, this stands up on the counter, so you don't lay it down on the counter, so it's not making a mess. It's also great for like making meatballs. It is awesome for, I used it for making muffins the other day. It was easy to portion out how much I wanted to put in each cup. So super great for all of those things. And it's regularly 24 and on sale right now for 15. So what a great
Awesome.
gift.
Fantastic. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I keep doing that. It's $19 for the base of the our modular mate, and then it's $2 for the easy open cover. Now, I have something, and I know we're talking baking, but you can actually use this for baking. This is our slimline pitcher, and you got to check this out because, first of all, there is, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little hole back there. And what that little hole does is it keeps this from glugging. And what is glugging? You may ask. Glugging is when you pour something and it doesn't have any airflow, and so then it goes glug, 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 and sometimes it splashes because of that. This won't do that because it's got that little air hole there that allows it to pour nice and smoothly and evenly. Now it also has a little strainer inside here. So if you wanted to do flavored waters, so if you want to put oranges in here or cucumbers or lemons or anything like that, you can do it and you can pour it without having it try and block the pouring. Now, if you are going to put any of those kinds of fruit in there, make sure you wash it. Take a little dish soap and wash it first before you slice it up. So that way any germs, because you don't know where those things have gone, and then put it in your water so you don't have that. But that makes it wonderful. Now it does have the measurements on it. And now I'm going to get to why are we doing it in baking? Because you can also put pancake mix in here. So you can put the pancake mix in here, mix it up, and then have it in the refrigerator for when you want to make pancakes. So I don't know about your family, but right now it's just my husband and I at home. And so we don't use all of what it tells you to use for the pancake mix, but it's kind of hard to cut it in half. And so we can make it up ahead of time and then stick it in the fridge and have it for later. Now, it's also wonderful. I make up my own juice mixes. I like to add a little water to it and reduce it down a little bit, or not reduce it down, dilute it down a little bit and it makes it go along further. The other thing we also like to do is to use, the drink mixes. So like Gatorade, my girls were all athletes. And so to be getting the bottles of Gatorade, first of all, it's wasteful. Second of all, it's expensive. So you get the mix and you can mix it up and then they can put it in their reusable water bottles from Tupperware that you can find out more about. Oh, and if you want to learn how to make the no-bake cookies in just a couple minutes, make sure you date a party with Jenny and Jenny will show you how to make those no-bakes in no time flat. So these are awesome and they are on sale right now. They're normally $35 for the pair. You're getting them for 15 right now. So great gifts for somebody.
Those are a great gift. And so I have another item that actually, another use for those slim lines is you can make homemade sangria in them. So perfect for the holidays. And in order to do that, you're going to need our corkscrew to open the wine because you got to put wine in the sangria.
Right.
Let me tell you why I love our corkscrew. I do not like wrestling with corkscrews, and this one you don't have to. How frustrating is it? You've had a long day, you would like a nice glass of wine, and the cork breaks off. It's not going to happen with this. All you got to do is you're going to set this part right down over the neck of the bottle, and you're going to insert the corkscrew and just keep twisting. Obviously, there's no cork in there, so it drops right down in, but just keep twisting. It's going to bring it up into here and pull it right out of the bottle on its own. You don't have to pull or anything. So even if your hands aren't as strong as they maybe once were, this will work. You can just keep twisting and it'll come out. And then you do the same thing to get the cork off of the corkscrew. Doesn't break it. Yep. So just twist it back the other way and it'll come out. And so you can put it back in the bottle if there's any left, or if you are collecting them for craft projects, anything like that, it's not going to be destroyed, which is awesome. The corkscrew is also great for, putting in the picnic basket because it's got this cover which protects you from catching your hand on it. It's awesome. Great gift for anybody, gets that person in your life a bottle of bubble bath and a corkscrew and they'll be happy. So, and it is only $29. So it's a great gift.
There you go. For those teachers that maybe have had a rough year, maybe that's the gift to give them instead of that coffee mug.
Exactly.
Right. All right. Now, I actually just gave one to my niece because she is working in a restaurant and the corkscrews they have at the restaurant are horrible. And so she struggles and her mom said, you got to talk to Aunt Marilyn about getting you a corkscrew. And so she got her gift early this year. All right. So another great gift is our grater. So I love this little grater but it came with a little bag that had these little red things. And for the longest time, we could not figure out what they were. Well, they are little silicone feet for the grater. They're going to go right in there. So as you're doing things, it won't be slipping and sliding and that kind of stuff. But this is wonderful. You know how like at the restaurants, they do freshly grated Parmesan over your spaghetti?
Ooh,
This is wonderful for that. So you could give it as a gift with a fresh block of Parmesan. And I don't like Parmesan cheese in the shaker thing, but fresh Parmesan cheese on spaghetti and that kind of stuff, so much better. The other thing you can do, those lemons and limes that you're doing, make sure you wash them first again, but you can zest your lemons and limes, put a little chocolate shavings. You can also use it for garlic, when you want to put a little garlic in a dish, again, that pasta dish and stuff like that. But this makes a great gift for so many different people. And you could just put, you're such a great neighbor, you're such a great bus driver, you're such a great, whatever, fill in the blank. It's only $9. It's normally 19. So somebody that you just want to give something little to, make it a great gift.
I love it. So another great gift we have right now are our Clearly Elegant dispensers, and they actually come in a set of two. I don't have both of them handy, but this is the 19 ounce, and then there is also a 26 ounce. So these are great for like making your own salad dressing. They have an anti-clogging vent cap, so it is easy to pour. It won't drip all over the place. You're not going to make a mess. And it's, just super pretty. So if you like to make salad dressings and something, that could be a great gift too. Make the dressing and gift it to someone. Or if you know
With the
someone who
recipe.
loves to make their own, yeah,
Yeah.
give them the recipe with it. It would be great. And yeah, it's always just elegant and pretty to use. And these actually are one of our purchase with purchase options right now. You can get the set of two for $10 when you spend 40.
Awesome. So any of our deals that we've gotten so far would add towards that, and you could get it for
Exactly.
$10. Fantastic. All right, so now I have something we use it for grandparents. This is a grandparent's gift. And the one that's online is going to be a different color. It's going to be in a darker blue. But this is our Vent and Serve divided dish. And we make TV dinners essentially for the grandparents. So, when we're cooking dinner, we add just a little extra and then we put them in here. They're freezer safe. So if I'm not going right over to give it to them, then I put it in the freezer. So when I am going over, I then can bring them a few meals. So, and I love this because, sometimes I don't like things touching. I don't like my gravy on my potatoes, but it's not too bad on the meat, and things like that. So, if you have somebody in your family that's like that, then, you can have all those different things separated. Um, but so that makes it such a wonderful gift for a grandparent because first of all, it gets them a meal that they don't have to cook because I can tell you when people get older, my mom went on strike when she'd been married 70 years to my dad and said, I'm not cooking anymore. You got to figure it out. But it's hard coming up with what are you going to cook every day for that many years. And so for you to be able to have meals that you give them already made up that you made so you know what they like and that kind of stuff, it's so nice. And you also know the nutritional content of it as well. I can talk. And then it also gives you a chance to visit with them. And so it's a win-win-win-win-win all around. It's a wonderful gift. And so these are normally $30 and they're on sale for 21. So I would get a few of them so that you can rotate them through because I know, once you give it to them, they may not eat it right away. So you need to have one for the next time. And then when you go, you get the old one and you get the new one. So you need a few of these anyway. So.
I love it. So now I have something for the little ones in your life. We have the mini party set. And how cute is this? So it's 4 miniatures of our luncheon plates, the square ones, and they come in bold primary colors, so they are great for everybody. You have 4 of the 2-ounce mini tumblers.
Also known as shot glasses. No,
They are
no.
there. Well, they could be. have sold them as that before, so they don't have to be for the little ones in your life. The other thing that's great is these can replace those single-use bathroom cups too. So they're a good use for that. And it comes with the little cake taker. This is awesome if you want to take a cheese ball to a party or something. How cute would that be? A little cupcake fits in here too. If you want to learn how to do a microwave cake that fits in here, you got to book a party with us. We can help you with that.
Awesome.
And it also comes with a little mini spatula, which I don't know where it went. So you get this entire set. How cool is this complete set? What a fun little tea party. And this is usually 32 and it's on sale right now for 19.
That's
That is
fantastic.
such a deal.
Great. And now you've got the Papa Bear or Mama Bear version of that as well.
I do.
Sort of.
I do. So we also have the big cake taker. So this is our round cake taker. This one is great for pastries up to 11 inches. Let me pop the top off here. You can see it's got little slide locks. So you're going to snap that down in and slide this little white piece down, and that's going to lock it. So this is great. You can do like a charcuterie on the go. You can take cake, muffins. See, you've got the nice flat platter there. This is regularly 48 and it is on sale for 33 right now. So what a great deal. Make somebody a cake for Christmas and they can keep the cake taker.
That's awesome. And then it flips as well, right? The
Yes.
bottom flips.
Sorry.
Right?
So you can flip this over and you could do, like cheese and crackers and pepperoni or, candies, cookies, anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can flip it over like that.
One of my friends said what she uses it for at the summertime, when you're grilling and stuff like that and everybody's not quite at the table yet, you put them in there and put the cover on so the bugs don't get at them. It's like,
good idea.
Oh goodness, that's genius.
Right? That's brilliant. I love it.
I love it. So yes. All right. So now we're done with cooking and we're going to grandma's house. So over the river and through the woods to grandma's house we go. And we're in the car and all of a sudden the weather turns icky. So you want to make sure you have an emergency kit in your car. And so this is my emergency kit. It's our small carry-all. Now, you may also need a bigger carry-all depending on how much stuff you're going to be putting in here. But I want to show you, this is one for the north because I have had friends who got stuck on a highway where all of a sudden it's iced over and they couldn't move. The road just shut down and everybody had to stay where they were. And so I don't know about you, but every once in a while I go out and I'm not quite dressed for the weather. I run out figuring I'm just gonna be gone in a few minutes. I don't need a hat and mittens and all those other things. Well, then you get stuck on the highway and oh my goodness, I have no hat, I have no mittens, I'm freezing. Because you don't want to run the car the whole time because then you run out of gas. So extra pair of gloves in the emergency kit, extra hat in the emergency kit, extra pair of socks in the emergency kit, because sometimes, you get outside the car and your feet get wet. You're going to get cold so much quicker if you have wet feet. So a nice wool pair of warm socks. The other thing you want, let's see what else I have in here. Trail mix, Cliff Bars. Cliff Bars are wonderful because they don't get super hard when they're in here. Things to suck on because sometimes you just need something to suck on when you're in a sucky situation. So like these honey drops, those are wonderful. An emergency blanket. So these are those reflective blankets so you can wrap yourself in it and it reflects back your body heat. Those are wonderful. Hand warmers, if you can get them. Mine have disappeared. I need to replenish these. Some hand sanitizer, a little first aid kit. I also, chapstick. I also have some of these pouches that are just energy pouches and stuff like that. I also have, this is a personal water filter straw. So these are those straws that actually filter out bad bacteria and stuff like that. So if you're stuck for a really good amount of time, you can get the snow and melt it and drink it and stuff like that. A flashlight, paper and pen so that you can, doodle, play around, that kind of stuff. And some sort of cards or something like that to entertain yourself, because especially if you have kids, they're going to want to be on your phone, but again, you don't want to use up all your phone battery. So it's important to have other activities that you're doing there. So that's one emergency kit. Another emergency kit that you could have is, if you're in an area where there's fire, there are fires that you need to leave right away, you can put things in here like all your important documents and stuff like that. So it's right by the door, and when you need to go, you go. Same with hurricanes and all these other things. You want to make sure that you've got these emergency sets. So you have things like your passports, you want some cash, you want to make sure you have any other documents that, your marriage license, your insurance cards, your, all those other things. And now I'm going to stuff this all back in here. And these come with handles. And I will tell you, you're going to see there is a gap here, but it's actually flat. And the gap is there so that you can open it up easier. So, and then we have a bigger size. I'll show you that. We have a bigger size as well. So I have this as my, anytime I get a receipt, I throw it in here. So I know for tax time, it's all in one place. Yes, I need to organize it sooner than that, but I at least have a system where it's all together. But again, having all your important things there, you can also use this as a, saving each year for the kids, any of their artwork and schoolwork and that kind of stuff. You can have one for each year. You can also use it for arts and crafts. Like the smaller one is my project I'm working on. And then the bigger one has all the extra materials that I need. Your bows and Christmas cards and things like that. Your ornaments, you could use that for that as well. Any other ideas, Jenny, for that?
They're awesome. If you have anybody in the house that loves Lego or other building blocks, they
Lego.
are great for
Oh my,
organizing that.
oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah. Pet food, they are fabulous for
Oh, yes. Thank you,
pet
thank
food
you.
and
Yes.
treats.
Cat, cat, cat food, dog food, bird food, any of those foods. So
Yes.
these are one of those containers. I've got paints and stuff in them, markers, everything. So these are these containers that the more you use them, it's like, "Oh, I wish I had more," because you
Mhm.
find so many different, uses for them. And I'll show you, that the handle does come off here, and they do fit. The next one fits right inside the rim of the top of the other one. So you can stack them depending on how high you have. If you're a baker, you can get the larger bags of flour and sugar and those kinds of things, so you're not just getting the small stuff, you're getting the more economical, larger stuff. So these, and I'm going to tell you, you want to get, it comes 8 for 99 or 4 for 99, or you can get them individually, $19 for the small one, $35 for the large one. It's usually 27 for the small and 53 for the large. But I'm going to tell you, if you don't want all 8 at the small and all 4 at the 99, they make fabulous gifts. As I said, fill them up to the emergency kits, get people started, and things like that. Or just ask somebody to split it with you, because I have never seen it that price and we will probably never see it again. So just so you know, all of these items are while supplies last, and the prices are limited. So if you want them, jump on it now. And make sure you're ordering through a Tupperware consultant, because there are a lot of scam sites out there right now. Make sure you're ordering straight through a Tupperware consultant. So if you don't have one, Jenny and I would be happy to be your consultants. Just send us a message. And if you do have one, please order through them. And if all these fun things look like something that you would love to take advantage of, have a party and get some free stuff at the same time, because we always say the best Tupperware is free Tupperware. And even better, join us in Tupperware and get it at a discount all the time as well. So in addition to the sale price, you get a discount of 25% or more. So thanks again for joining us today, and have a wonderful holiday. And we'll be talking to you soon. See what we do next time.
Yeah.
All right. And I always forget where to stop the recording. There we go. Bye, everybody.